Hawaiian Electric crews are busy at work getting the lights back on after hundreds of thousands were left without power from Lala. Joining us now with the latest update is Darren Pai from HECO. Aloha and good morning, Darren. Thank you so much for stopping by with us.
Good morning, Sam. Thanks for the time this morning.
What's the situation like this morning?
Well, our crews have been working overnight across Hawaii Island, where I am right now, Maui County, and Oahu. Just hard at work trying to get as much of the power back on as possible for our customers. We're still going through some of the initial phases of restoration after a storm of this magnitude. So the damage assessment to make sure we really have the understanding of the scope of the impact of the storm, everything that needs to be fixed and repaired, and also still focusing on some of our major transmission lines. Those are critical to the operation of the electric grid. The good news is that there's no problems with the power generation. Power plants are operating. One of the issues is here on Hawaii Island are the transmission lines that connect those power plants to the grid. There are two plants that require repairs to transmission lines in order to get them back and reconnected. The good news is once those lines are restored, the plants are ready to begin resume providing power to the grid. So, we're going through all of that effort and then also, working our way through different neighborhoods and trying to restore power as to all these affected areas as quickly as possible. We know it's been very frustrating for our customers. We know they've been patient with us so far. We really appreciate that. We ask for some more patience if you're still without power. Your cooperation is really what makes all of this work. And so we really tremendously appreciate all the help. And, our crews have been getting some thank yous from people out there. So we want to extend some mahalo for that as well.
Glad to hear that the crews are getting thank yous. They're very hard at work. We appreciate them. I'm going to acknowledge this by saying that there are unique outages and not everyone is the same. But are there any estimates for customers of when you could get power back on?
I wish I could be really specific at this time, but we want to be realistic and let people know that we're working hard. We're trying to get to as quickly as we can, but it would just be speculation at this point if we were to provide any type of estimates. With a storm of this magnitude, there's so much damage, and as we work our way around, we keep finding new things. So it's an ongoing process, and we appreciate everyone's patience and support.
What are some of the plans for crews today?
We're, again, focusing on those transmission lines and, getting those back up and running. That is very, time-consuming and detailed work. These lines are miles long. They cross, from, in some cases, one side of an island to another. Here on Hawaii Island, literally there are some lines that connect the east and west sides of the island. So it, is pretty involved work. They will cross, rural terrain, mountains, ravines, valleys. So that is very time consuming. A big part of the work is continuing to clear the downed trees and the downed branches that have caused the majority of these outages. That always happens in these storms. That's the #1 cause of power outages, is the fallen trees and fallen tree branches. So that is a big part of the ongoing work, and we appreciate the support and the collaboration with state and county governments and emergency responders to help address those things and also to clear the roads and provide access so our crews can get to these areas and do the work.
Like you talked about, Darren, on Hawaii Island, it is so spacious, and there are some areas that got different forms of impacts. Laupahoehoe got a ton of rain. Of course, in South Point, wind and rain. The wind was a big concern there. Hawaiian Electric had released that potentially in some rural areas there could be weeks, potentially months, waiting for the power to get back on. Any specifics about what rural areas those are?
Not at this time, but as soon as we get that information, we will update our customers and let them know. We know that people need to plan. They need to be able to have a reasonable expectation of what their situation is going to be. So we're doing our best to make those determinations, and we'll continue to notify and update the public as we go.
Darren Pai with Hawaiian Electric. Really appreciate you stopping by with us this morning and sharing all this updated information.
Mahalo.